About what you told me in the Great Hall. I would like to speak with you. Meet me in the Undercroft as soon as you can.
Off on another adventure, are we? Revelio.
Ang. Hả? Sebastian?
I'm glad you came.
Sebastian, I received your L. What's happened?
Ominis spoke with Anne about what happened with my Uncle Solomon. She believes I should pay for what I did, but she won't turn me in. She said the guilt I'll have to live with is punishment enough.
I'm so sorry, but I'm glad to know that you can at least try to move on now.
The thing is, I think I've lost my sister, my twin, forever. She refuses to even see me. I can't blame her. I couldn't really blame any of you if you gave up on me entirely. You all believed in me, and I let you all down.
Anne may just need some time. Surely one day she'll be able to forgive you.
I hope you're right. I realize I can't undo what's been done, but I can try every day to make up for it. I owe you and Ominis everything for standing by me.
Well, it wasn't easy. But I believe in you, Sebastian. I've had a sense about you since that first day in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Seems so long ago. Thank you. I have no idea what's to come, but I'm grateful for your friendship. I'm glad you came to Hogwarts.
Hả? 跟他讲完话就没事了吗？占卜学教室。
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
原来他们俩，
So frustrating.
我到现在才知道他们
She
两个是
never
母女
listens
哦
to。me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
这个当然要去探险啊。
We're making good progress. We can't quit now.
I agree. I have never considered quitting, even for a moment. You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Harlow, not hide from him. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
哎，不是要出去探险吗？该不会是因为罗克伍已经死掉了吧？
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horndale Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be
金探
extinct.
鸟，
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us. Who value creatures as much as...
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Ah, 怎么没有新任务来呀？ 新任务。
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Those statues took time and effort.
Something's wrong, it is. I know it.
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
They're causing Mr. Moon terrible distress.
Ha! Good. That was the idea.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl. On your stationery.
Ah. Well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot. He's terrified of those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were an inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly. Until you started clearing them out.
The statues are a form of bullying. You'll know better than him. Perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
The creatures.
哦，还要回去找管理员哦。管理员在，他该不会还站在那边罚站吧？
Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues.
你曾经在学校霸凌过的人。
It was a classmate of yours that you bullied, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
I don't think he likes being called that.
Of course he does. Oh, we had such flowing locks, and we used to laugh about them. I laughed the hardest of all. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm gonna go and pay a visit to my old friend.
这管理员怎么这么讨厌？ 什么在出口啊？卫斯理教授。
The headmaster shows no compassion. I deserve a location that warrants a prize.
啊？哦，所以他是在他的教室里哦。
Professor Weasley, you wanted to see me?
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year, both inside and outside of Hogwarts. I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a graphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs, even somehow ingratiated yourself with the Headless Hunt.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect. I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Mr. Sallow. I believe it's been a difficult year for him. He was lucky to have you.
Thank you, Professor.
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field guide. May I see it?
Of course. What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. I see some progress here, but quite a bit of your field guide has yet to be completed.
因为它 CD 好长
Fortunately,
哦。
you do have some time to prepare for your OWLs. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony. I am pleased to see that my instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your OWLs, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us.
《阿兹卡班》是黄色那个学院才可以去的吧？这样等于要重玩呢。啊，要34等？为什么是以罪人的身份？我是好学生吧？
I don't like the looks of that encampment.
用不射中是因为是对坏人呢、
My eyes as keen as a nipples on a pile of gold, or a knobtail to a sow. Huh? I'm not brave.
我才不像塞巴斯汀对自己的舅舅用不射咒。好多人哦，这里。
Loud as a troll you are!
Augusta, tell us. Avelia.
I've raided Roxborough more times than I can count. They're incapable of defending themselves.
Avelia.
哦，差点没发现。那上面要怎么上去嘞？
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
Wanna talk of romance? Last time I saw you with a rose was when you stuck your finger on one trying to hide a sack of galleons.
录3个也站太近了吧？
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Avelia.
I may go to Hogsmeade later. Stir up some trouble. They need to be reminded that we're still running things.
Augusta, tell us.
好嘞。啊？没人发现吗？ 哦，哪个家伙发现了？哪嘞？
We had plans for that hypocrite who stole.
I think so.
Wearing that goblin helmet you stole.
按错键了啊！
You're no match for me.
Expulso!
Expulso!
Can I put
我丢到后面去啦。
Nobody'll believe I defeated an Ashwinder by myself. Revelio.
刚刚哦，血条很长的在这里耶。哇哦，这不科学。这对于这种血条比较长的也直接一招秒掉呢。宝箱，宝箱。哦，敲钟的秘密在这里耶。怎么错过了？
The course looks rather deserted. I hope everything's all right.
Gryffindor, over here!
Hello again, Imelda. This course is a bit far from the castle, isn't it?
Obviously. Evidently too far for most of our classmates. Pathetic. They should be begging me to keep these trials alive, not running scared. I'm surprised our new 5th year showed up. I suppose I appreciate the effort.
That's actually thank you.
I know I can be impatient, but I get frustrated by those who don't take things as seriously as I do. And in my experience, that's everyone. Anyway, don't let it go to your head. Right then, enough chatter. I'm confident I've posted a time you won't be able to beat.
We'll soon see how I fare, won't we? I'm ready.
Get ready to lose, Gryffindor.
哇，冲啊！
Made it! Brilliant! Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself.
撞墙啊！
Brilliant! I do say so myself.
Whoa! 还好有在时间内。
That was quite something.
Impressive work today, but don't get too comfortable. I'll be on your heels in no time. My family's not going to believe the news when I tell them. They're almost as competitive as I am. Almost.
It's been fun competing against your records, Imelda.
It has been fun. Glad you're here. 5th year. Not bad. For a Gryffindor. You take care of yourself.
I should let Mr. Weeks know that this was...
Huh? 要去找谁？
Hogsmeade, here I come.
The tales of
How's my favourite test flyer? What are we looking for today?
不是找他说吗？
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Hello again, Mr. Weeks. I set a new record at the South Course.
Fantastic! Your broom performed well then?
The best upgrade yet. It flew beautifully, incredibly nimble. But with the speeds it now reaches, I can feel the wind catching beneath the seat a bit, preventing it from reaching its full potential.
Of course! Should have anticipated that. Exactly the kind of report I've come to expect from you. At last, I think I know what needs to be done for my final upgrade.
I shall look forward to speaking again.
I'll be sure to send you an hour when I'm finished. Thank you again for your help. Couldn't have done this without you. What are we looking for today? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
嗯，树梢在哪里？火米村外。
Good for Mr. Weeks. Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
Muggles have made life hard for us.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them. See what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them.
Angan.
Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here all along.
哦，这是衣服店的后门哦。
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps...
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I would like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
对啊，打完大 boss 之后要参加学校的
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
什么初级巫师考试吗？
Hello there.
Aloha Mora.
但我现在跑的算是支线，因为参加巫师考试要34等，但我等级还没有到。
Rebellion.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
My mother used to say I was lazy.
I met a girl once. Looked like an imperious.
Aloha Mora.
Simply pretended. decided that someone...
Revelio.
Levioso and Stupefy combined.
Alohomora.
不行哦，他的剧情一定是要先打大 boss 才能去参加考试。
Revelio.
I'd rather scrape corn.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
哈，我要跑回去，害我这边白跑一趟。
Hengist of Woodcroft, certainly. Revelio.
哦，这么多书页啊。
Alohomora. Revelio.
What was the Ministry thinking using black?
I should think a house elf doesn't know.
Natty must be around here somewhere.
Revelio.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Revelio.
他被绑架了吗？
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
哦，爱管闲事被抓走了。
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
谁叫他轻举妄动？
Footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward.
Accio.
Revelio.
找到哦，啊，不能被发现哦。
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Revelio. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
I don't mind breaking a few bones if there's a few galleons in it for me.
I've had enough of them.
It's not gonna work.
哇，好多人
Using
哦！
that girl as bait, that one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
为什么我的同学每次都要搞我嘞？
Revelio.
Student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
Everyone in Upper Hogsmeade shudders when they see me come. And right now. Lower Hogsfield needs some stocks after our little visit.
我的天哪，这是要怎样不被发现啊？
I ought to pay that pretty little shopkeeper in Vegas.
I've used unforgivable curses on occasion. Fortunately, I'm not looking to be forgiven. I've robbed every traveling vendor that's passed through here. They never see it coming.
I ain't allowed back in Gladrag.
Book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
It's exhausting. Standing here all day waiting to do Rookwood's work for him. He can fight his own.
Best take I've had in a while.
情书是不是在
I
另
had
外一
such a
边啊？
pilfer. I almost split me bag.
哦，为什么在这？
What's that? Better have a look then.
A lamp. No, I'm not. A fresh
Oh, what's the light in your eyes?
被发现也没关系吗？
Expose them.
要死了！要死了！
Stay in school next time.
死了！
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
要怎么把他们一个
I'd
一个
better be sure I'm not seen.
都杀掉嘞？
It's not gonna work. Using that girl as bait, that one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her. Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Nuisance when supplies run over.
I take what I want.
What? I don't trust Ranrock, I'll tell you that.
Who's there?
Shh.
Not.
快来呀，快来呀！
Hey, whoever you are.
When we're done here, I'm going straight to the Hog's Head. Or perhaps I'll just go now.
Anyone there? Chilling.
They don't seem to care for me, the Hog's Legacy. Can't say I blame them what we all like down there.
他怎么不再往前一点？
Expulso! Stop that at once. Quite conductive, huh?
That's just the beginning.
Expulso!
You're going to regret it. Come on, you are good.
You reach him quickly. You will pay for your...
One has to always keep an eye on one.
Say what you will about Velcro.
You've made a great mistake. You're only delaying the inevitable. I'm not...
Book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Revelio.
怎么情书这个纸是粉红色
Otto
的、啊
Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
啊，他那个任务也很奇怪，被发现的话不是应该要失败吗？
Revelio.
哦，这里居然有密道哎！
Hey!
Revelio.
我还以为是可以从这边偷偷溜过去。
Hey!
Revelio.
啊！
We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
吓我一跳。
Tell me to say nothing. Boss will deal with her when he arrives. The more graves I...
Last time I saw you claiming you had a full belly was when Arthur Crank's pig went missing. Now, I don't like to cast aspersions, but I did find it suspicious when the very next day you had on your person...
What are your thoughts on electricity?
Will you death from above?
哦，不要讲谢对方。快点，快点给我用闪电！
To your knees. Flash of inspiration. I'm just warming up.
Wait till Sebastian hears about this. An Ashwinder.
Revelio.
Oh, 所以如果我刚刚走另外一边，就可以这样子偷偷绕上来。
That he must be here somewhere.
You found us! I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. over here.
I need your help.
Revelio.
Mr. Rabe? Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked by something.
Confringo. Bombard.
Okay.
Revelio.
My wand is somewhere in this room.
Mr. Abe's wand could be in there. Mr. Abe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Abe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
坏掉的魔杖，你是隆恩哦，还把魔杖搞坏掉。
Revelio.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to separate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead.
Very well. Be careful.
Revelio.
怎么离开呢？好黑哦，怎么这么黑
？Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, they've also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
当局并没有起到什么作用，等你们发现人都死光了吧？这样会不会太狠？
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
笑死！
I'm truly awed by what we've accomplished. The final broom upgrade is better than even I expected. Stop by Spintwitches when you can.
New instruments are in.
Oh, hello again. Couldn't have perfected the broom upgrades without your help. As always, I have a special prize for you. I truly enjoyed working with you. Thank you for believing in me. The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon.
Revelio.
Tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Bombarda! Confringo!
这门是要怎么开
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
好嘞，来去找人马吧。什么时候可以34啊？这里好像比较近。
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
哦，来了来了。
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
要死了要死了要死了！
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
哦，天哪！
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continues to slaughter beasts like us without a care.
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all three of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd.
为什么他要帮我们
Find
呢？
me after you have done this.
I don't understand.
我也不
So the
理解。
moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
啊，我不能一起去找吗？
Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned.
是这样吗？没错，天龙座。天哪，我玩了这么久才30等啊！哇！哪里可以快速升等啊？
Off on another adventure, are we?
I don't think I can do this now. Best to come back. That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that Fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Whizbee-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Whizbees is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
是火米村的那个秘密通道。
Sounds simple enough. And who wouldn't want to go to Honeyduke's?
Ah, brilliant. Thank you. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the 3rd floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
I'll need to get those dried billywig stings for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction. A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find.
单眼女巫的雕像，这也是考倒我的。
This looks like the right statue. Now, what was the password?
Oh?
Revelio.
哪里有单眼女巫？的雕像？我才走来这边呢，这边哪有雕像？哦，是他哦。
Descendium. Goodness, who knew this was all down here?
这里面应该不会有怪物吧？
A lift. Must be how I get down. Looks broken though.
Reparo.
That seems to have done the trick. This castle will never cease to surprise me.
为什么会有这个秘密通道呢？啊，这通道没人走过啊
Confringo! Rebellion!
不会有蜘蛛吧？
Confringo!
啊？哦。
Revelio. I'm trapped. How am I supposed to get out of here? Lumos.
这应该是要飘起来吧？
Leviosa.
哦吼！
I'm going to have to get past this. Leviosa.
哎呦哎呦哎呦哎呦哎呦！
Revelio. Reparo. Leviosa. Confringo. One more to go and I'll make it across. Reparo. Leviosa. Something is getting in the way of that platform. Revelio. Leviosa. That did the trick. This must be the way out. I need to find a way to open that gate. Confringo! Something smells sweet. Must be close to Honeydukes.
他们就是当初偷偷这样子来哄你春的哦。哎呀，我也是傻眼，快上去啊！
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade. Honeydukes. I can smell the chocolate. Now, where would I find the dried billywig stings for Gareth? I have the dried billywig stings. Now, back to Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe is going to turn out. Revelio.
这个梯子是要干嘛用的啊？哦，是这里。好嘞，直接回学校。
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Students always frown.
Perhaps I'll come back to
He
this.
should burn the castle down.
Hello, Gareth. I have those dried billywig stings.
You got them! Incredible.
Happy to help. Here you go.
This is brilliant! Can't wait to get started. Thank you again. I'll let you know when I brewed my first batch of fizzing whiz beer.
Revelio.
这个经验值加太少了吧？会不会我在学校解谜还比较快啊？
Revelio. Revelio.
15加012 17 6。这好像是变色龙吗？然后0123 3加9 12加7 987，这是。这个没有经验值，这是我的天。
Revelio. Confringo.
有经验值吗？哦
Revelio.
这就是上面怎么啥都没有。算了，还是继续去解任务吧。我还以为我可以直接毕业。
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
还是去杀怪比较快啊。
Revelio. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
I've had enough of Feldcroft. Hope I never have to see it again.
又是磨苹果，然后决斗者释放爆炸时切割对方。
I see you. Expulso. I don't believe my own eyes. Cynthia! You can't hold out forever.
You're the one who is. You're the one.
You die for that. Expulso! I see better.
For me.
What?
Expulso! You may have caused permanent damage to my hearing.
You're the one who stole our goblin helm. Well, there.
Treadwell's little saviour. Look what you've done. You'll pay for that. Might want to look up. Expulso! Strike it now while you're still alive.
Expulso! Hard to pin down. Expelliarmus! What are your thoughts? Expulso! Critical coward spell. Expulso! Careful. I'd advise you not to do that. Put it away!
按错了。
Expulso! Quite conductive, Expulso! Expulso! Trying to make him Death from above!
Confringo!
Expulso! Expulso!
Shame nobody saw that.
打完这个营地才加20。我的天哪！我的天哪！刚刚加50的是哪里呀？
I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Confringo! That's that. Settled.
没领有80哎。
Someone's going to regret trespassing. I know you don't balk at the dark arts.
哇，这是要干嘛？
Nah, you want to leave it at least a week before you go poking about the tracks of a streamer. Let his trail stop smouldering.
Confringo! Bombarda! Cinder!
Yes, you can.
Lumos.
I once found a copper pot what had a real gem in it. And we
Wingardium Leviosa.
What? Come to think of it, I know.
这要干嘛？这是要怎么做
It wasn't
啊
a pot for cooking. It had no handle. It was a burial urn. Go find that.
Revelio.
I never get lost, me. Always got me wits about me. You find yourself roaming the land like a little lost lamb, you only need... Shut! You've nowhere to hide now!
Bombarda!
An.
《 Revelio. Shame I didn't have an audience for that one.
Oh, 这个有100。
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
I've heard scent. What
have you done?
Leviosa! When I get down, you're in a heap. Is that the best you've got? Expulso! Incendio! Reducto!
Expulso!
No!
Incendio! Protego!
What would you be?
Expulso! Someone's taken to the dark arts.
Sendo!
哇，他被我摔死了。
And no one to share in my victory. Revelio. Confringo. This looks intriguing. Lumos. Revelio.
差点摔死。这石头是要干嘛呀？
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Merlin himself would be proud.
Wow, 我怎么觉得今天毕不了业咯？我的天哪！ 毕不了业了。
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue pack.
a pleasant surprise. Revelio.
嗯，那我要把球推去哪里？哦，这里啊。
Won't get the best of me. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. That wasn't too hard. Reparo.
是什么符号啊？哦，没有说这是什么符号哦。好吧，今天没有办法毕业了，我的天哪！
On another adventure, are we?
我没有办法毕业。
Revelio.
蝴蝶要去哪里呀
？Lumos.
Got my eye on a few nearby hamlets. They're more dainty than they
An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Arresto momentum. That solves that.
嗯，怎么出去啊？哦，这里。我的天哪！好吧。哦，这不是回地起平台吗？
Keep on your toes. Stay alert.
嗯，还有一个呢，在这。
Do you remember the first night?
Loud as a... I...
Said something afoot. Flash of inspiration.
Impressive.
You're the one who freed our hippogriff. You'll die for that.
What are your thoughts on? It's the one who took the goblin out.
怎么没缓速成功啊？
Might want to look up.
No matter, expulso! You've a little dark magic in. Quite conductive, aren't we? Can't let your worries on, you know. Expulso!
Nobody'll believe I defeated an Ashwinder by myself.
I heard you made a mistake. Look what you are.
Could it be?
Confringo!
Friend.
Confringo!
Confringo!
啊？怎么还没升级呀？又是这个玩意
Confringo! Lumos.
我完全搞不懂这要怎么玩呢。哦，是这样吗？
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Lumos. Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
为什么30满了还没升等啊？喂，怎么还没有升等呢？
Confringo! Confringo! Bombarda!
好歹他跟我讲说差多少吧。
How nice to see you, my young friend.
黑黑的是什么啊？
You've made a mistake. I'll check your pockets after you're dead.
Tego.
Bastard it.
Confringo.
The hunt begins. Confringo. It isn't Nora Treadwell's guardian angel. Before we forget about that golden helm you stole. Personal.
Been down.
Never.
Takes gumption to steal a stolen hippogriff.
Fringo.
You're done.
I won't let that.
Bombarda. Confringo.
Barely felt anything at all. What are you, shot?
It's south of the castle.
I think Confringo. Bombarda. Your poaching days are over.
31，我的天哪，才31。
What is rightfully ours.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be.
Huh? Who is it?
I will make you pay.
Too slow.
哎呦
Confringo.
Again, I beg you. I can do this for hours.
我懂了。来吧，跳起来吧！
I hate that.
哇！
Is that it?
好吧，为什么打他们都没有经验值啊？还有一只吗？哦，是名怪哦。
Revelio. Gamora. Revelio.
还有一个在哪里啊？
Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Here. 奇怪啦，东西呢？我在那边呢。That wasn't so difficult. 好吧，今天就先玩到这边吧。大家晚安啦。